Artaban.
Sargon. Varum saw Anahita's guards, and he's in pursuit. As for me, I cannot continue. My mind is playing tricks on me. I can't discern the truth from the imaginary.
Artaban, thank you for being honest with me. Does this mean you're retreating?
I'm not giving in just yet. I intend to serve until my last breath. After all, if Anahita really has changed loyalties, I believe you're short of a sparring partner. Let's warm up and review the basics.
The basics.
Practice doesn't make perfect. Get in position. Very well. Since you propel your opponent away with your last strike, that's the end of the chain. At close range, the sweep is good against smaller foes. You could... An airborne enemy cannot retaliate until they're back on their feet. Make use of that.
Perfect to cripple agile enemy.
Remember that you move forward with each attack. If you want to keep your distance, the sweep allows you to maintain... This doesn't suit your style, but some situations might require you to take such precautions.
Precautions?
My point is... Do you remember what I told...
An airborne enemy cannot retaliate until they're back on...
Let's go over your upward. Use them to hit targets above you. A word of warning. Using the same upward attack twice in a row will lessen its effectiveness. You can also use an upward attack in a fighting combination. Be sure you're within range to strike. Following through with your attacks lets you stay in the... Remember, Rashaba. Even a constant wind can carve... Now then, the forward slide. It's a chance to engage...
Closing the distance. That suits me.
Now let's combine everything. Vary your upward attacks. The same one twice in a row will not give you the same propulsion.
I understand.
Now for a specialty of yours. Acrobatic techniques.
I'm always ready.
You know about mid-air combinations. but there are other options.
Easy.
You cannot chain attacks after this move, but it should prove itself. Alternatively, you can aim at enemies directly below you.
Now that's a new way to live.
You can send the enemy up even higher with aerial combinations, rather than... This technique is valuable. You can save on time or throw your foe towards environmental hazard. Should you see a use for it, you can also send them crashing into the ground.
If I rush to the ground afterwards, I can maintain...
For that, you know...
Huh.
Sargon, remind me what our ancestors said about Athra.
Athra flows through the universe and all living things. As much as weapons are the extension of our bodies, Athra is the extension of our will.
Precisely. You've been listening. Athra can be channeled, intensified in your blades, until they are saturated. Athra-charged attacks have several advantages. They can be destructive and even increase your focus. Look at you. I can see your Athra radiating. You've come a long way since I... Now then, focus your Athra...
Right in between moves.
You see that? It's effective at annihilating, and if they do not break, they will certainly be weakened. Are you also able to do that in...
I've practiced the technique to crush targets from above. I'll show...
Perfect. These are with proper training. No fighting style. Knowing Europe take massive.
My strikes knock them back, but they're too heavy for me to lift them off the ground.
Worse still, Some opponents can ignore the recoil of your strikes because of their build, or you must be vigilant, as this means they can...
Are there even worse enemies out there?
Not showing signs of pain doesn't mean they didn't get hurt. And careful what you wish for. The Citadel is full of mysteries. And one more thing. Some enemies can recover while some can parry your next strike, cutting short your chain of attacks. You can find out for yourself.
I see more and more the benefit of sending the enemy up in the air whenever...
But you know that's not always possible. The best... A warrior who throws himself into the fray without defensive skills can...
It's not the first time I've heard you say...
The goal is to structure combat. Your dodges, backwards and forwards, allow... Your last strike in a ground combination does not allow these actions. The price to pay for power. You can also end your combination early with a jump. While in the air, you can dodge by doing a backflip. Jumping, while chaining attacks, can also be used offensively. Parrying is the best defense against a head-on attack. Turning... Not all attacks can be parried. If you're attacked from both sides, escaping is your best option. Parrying and dodging are not unique to us, Sargon. You can expect enemies who can do the same. You already know this well. How recovering your balance after striking is when you're most vulnerable. After a successful dodge, the odds are in your favor. Launch a counterattack right at that moment.
I could do this all...
Attacking from behind is also advantageous. against fast foes. They may turn around and punish your attempt at a sneak attack.
Only if they can match my speed.
You can kick while sprinting to propel the...
And to make a loud...
Sprinting allows...
Artaban.
The art of parrying requires Get ready to parry. As you may have discovered, project... Do be vigilant. Some moves give you... Few enemies are able to recover from you.
Actually, I named them downburst count.
Whatever you say.
I wish I could parry...
You know that's impossible. Fortunately, your senses are sharp. You'll know in advance if...
This isn't the whole day's
There is a lesson in every failure. That's what you get when you're getting hit this way.
Well...
Athra. It's the flame. It's present. By discerning, Athra bestows stability. Sargon. Your Athra burns bright.
Athra Surge.
Get in position. Conversely, taking riskier actions, so try to parry this enemy. Keep in mind that dodging is safer, but it will not build up. Let's talk about the Athra Surge. Since it has dodging properties, it's ideal for counter. It's useful for breaking. Every warrior prides themselves on developing their ultimate techniques. Keep in mind that Athra ignites the soul, harnessing and charging its strength. Fine work. You now know all the... If you learn new moves.
Welcome.
Good to see you.
Any word of the others?
Some. Aura passed.
I'm certain Menelaus.
Yes.
Another one of Ardashir's men.
Sargon, how?
You're alive.
So much time has passed.
What? You only got
One single night.
30 years.
This place is a prison. There is no way out.
Where are your brothers in arms?
All lost in the citadel. This is no end for a warrior. If a soldier is to die, it should be in combat. My insignia. My brothers in arms will give theirs too. When...
Hey, wait!
Father, what's happening to me?
Wait! Who are you? You just...
Hello, hello. Is it the first time you're meeting a whack-whack tree?
I've seen these trees along my journey, but you're the first to speak.
No. I'm not a whack-whack tree. I live in it. There are many whack-whack trees across the citadel. Their branches are a refuge for us, and also a great help for travelers like you.
Yes, I've noticed.
These trees have always been here, since the start of all life. Their roots are deep, nourished by the primordial athra that resonates within all things. But now, the forest suffers. Amidst the curse, a creature from elsewhere sows more misfortune and desolation. Here, take this. Be careful, Sargon. People get lost in the forest. Stay a while.
Thank you for the warning.
All of the forest is dying.
Isn't it the curse that is killing
The curse. Yes. Broken time means broken space. She came from elsewhere through a broken door.
I see. An uninvited creature has come to take advantage of Mount Calf's misery. It's the same as the enemies of Persepolis. This...
You're a very brave one.
Menelaus's bow. What's going on? Orod, Menelaus isn't with you.
We got separated. Why?
It's strange. I encountered another version of myself. A warrior who looked just like me.
What are you talking about?
You are not welcome here.
What was that?
What? Some beast too scared to even show itself. That's what. Now where did it go? I want myself a real fight. Good luck to you, Sargon. Try not to go mad.
Menelaus, you're alive.
And that amazes you somehow?
I found your boat.
Different possibilities, all unfolding at the same time. It may be worrisome, but at least I know my bow is in good hands.
Anahita is taking Hassan to the top of the citadel.
Right. To the Simorgh Gate. Before I forget, my bow serves a dual purpose. You may want to... I'll meet you up there.